You're looking at a Forest River Rockwood Geo Pro 15-foot TB. The TB stands for twin beds. There's outside speakers, which are pretty standard nowadays, but the nice thing is for a little camper like this, it has a power awning. They also have a little slot right there where you can put in a table that they give you. It just slides there, and you can either put on the grill or you can just use it to put different things, like if you're cooking and you want to put stuff out there, which is pretty nice. On the outside storage, there's magnetic door catches, which a lot of the small campers do not have. This is something that they're all just starting to come up with. There's nothing worse when you're trying to dig in there and you're using both hands and the door keeps flopping and hitting you right in the head. So that's pretty neat that they thought of that. The best part for me, because I have bad knees, are the adjustable 2 steps. You can adjust it to whatever the incline is where you're parked, plus it's 2 steps instead of just one big step. If you look at some of my other videos, one of the reasons I was looking at a teardrop tab, the TAB, is because it comes with the Asdel composite panels. Well, this camper I found has the same panels. I never knew because they never put it out on their outside to acknowledge that they were built with this. So this is pretty cool. It's made in the USA. Different camping videos that we've looked at, we noticed that they all changed them out for these combination locks. You can either use a key or you can punch in a combination. And the reason it's so nice is if you want to go hiking or swimming and leave your camper, you don't have to bring your keys with. You just punch in your combination. And this all comes with it standard. What I like about it is it has a Wi-Fi router and booster. It's called the Wi-Fi Ranger. And it comes standard on it. Every other trailer I looked at, you had to buy it as an option. There's the overhead light, and they also have the sink and a recessed cooktop, which is really nice. So when you put the top down, you have extra room. My favorite part was this power plug pops up. So you can plug everything in, like if you want a coffee maker, you want a blender, if you want to cook or whatever. Look at all the plugs right there. That is so handy. That's like having a power strip right there. So I guess it's called a pop-up power strip. There's plenty of storage that's out of the way. I like that the storage is down underneath. So if you want to put canned goods or anything like that, you can just tuck them away and shut it. And the drawer that's to the right, it's right by the door. So when even if you're outside and you need something, you don't have to come inside. There's the microwave, and that's... at first I was kind of thinking, why does it have to be so, down like that? But then again, how often do you really use a microwave? The wet bath, which is really cool, is straight across from your entry door. So you don't have to go tramping through from the bed. You just walk right in, boom, if you have to use the bathroom or take a shower. What I liked about it is it had a door. A lot of the wet baths, they have shower curtains. So I liked that it had an actual shower door and it had a fan. When you're taking a shower, and a push light, I love that. And there's a little cat to put your shampoos and stuff in. And here's a waterproof storage, which is really neat. But the fan is so important because it steams up and you have to have an exhaust. I like the toilet. I had plenty of room. I tried sitting on top of it if I had enough room. Even tried standing in the wet bath and moved to the left and moved to the right because I'm 5'9" to make sure I had enough room. The coolest thing is the Shower Miser water saver. I never have seen something. You flip it while your water's heating up, you flip it to the left and it runs, and then you can reuse the water. And there's a shower wand, of course. But that is something, I mean, boy, they're really conserving the water for you, especially when you're boondock. This refrigerator, I love the refrigerator. I was having, because I'm a tall person, so it's nice and high. You don't have to bend over to get in the refrigerator. And you know through my other videos, I always, with the small camper, wanted a freezer. And most of them did not come with a freezer. Under the refrigerator, there's a nice storage space. You can either use it, there's hooks to hang your clothes on, or you can use it to put things in. Now this unit is the 15-foot with the twin beds. The reason that I'm leaning more toward this one is because instead of one bed, I mean, that's fine if you're by yourself or you have your husband. But the nice thing about having twin beds is if you bring along a guest. The table is removable. You can fold it up and either store it, or you can put it outside and use it for a table outside, which is really nice. I like the little counter that's right between the two twin beds. We have a little dog, and her little dog bed will fit perfect right in that spot. Or if you want, you can put the table in the middle and you can make it a king size bed. So you have a lot of options with this. Plus, this one here is a little bit longer. The length hitch to bumper is 15 foot 10 inches. What's nice is as soon as you walk in the door, there's a fire extinguisher, your control panels, and some outlets. I was looking for a 12-volt TV with DVD player, and this had it. So when you're off the grid, you can use your batteries that you charged with your solar. There's an AM/FM stereo with Bluetooth and USB. Rooftop AC. I think you have to order it, so it's not the same standard one in all the units. Every video you watch on small camper and going off the grid, what do they all talk about? Renewable solar power. Solar power is the latest and the greatest. Who would ever know? This camper comes with solar roof mount, flexible 100-watt panels that come with it. They have an extra solar plug that's on the outside. So if you want to add to it and you want to plug in your portable panels, because I was trying to tell the sales rep, he's like, oh, you're fine. You don't need a portable one. You don't need a portable one. I said, wait a minute. If I'm going to go somewhere and it is so stifling hot, I'm not going to want to park in the sun. My camper's going to cook. I want to park in the shade under a tree, and I want to plug my panels in and run my cord into the sun and get my solar. So it has solar on the side, the plug-in right there. You can see it. Include in all their units a Coleman outside camp stove. It's like a gas grill portable, which is really handy because, in case you go to a site and they don't have a grill for you outside and it's too hot to cook inside on your gas grill, you can use this outside. I think it's a handy touch. I really like it. The power jack. I'm not too crazy about that, but my husband says yes because I worry about draining the battery. But he says as you get older, the power jack is so much nicer than having to crank up the trailer. 2 LP tanks, bottles, and 2 batteries. You never can have enough batteries, especially when you're using the solar. So this comes with both. It has 4 frame-mounted stabilizers jacks. This particular model that we looked at had the larger tires because it came with the off-road package. And the thing about it is I really like it, but it adds weight to the camper. So you're going to have a bigger engine on whatever you're towing with. So that was one of the shortcomings. It has satellite cable hookup, which is standard on most campers. They all come with that now. And your water hookup, whether you're with shore water or your other water. Else I was looking for, I couldn't find, which is also on my list, is an outside shower. Most of your campers, it's surprising they don't have an outside shower. So that's almost like having another sink outside, or if you're by the sand and you want to wash your feet off, that's really handy to have that. They also come pre-wired for a backup camera. There's an outside ladder, which is very convenient in case you ever want to run up on the top, jump up there and see what's going on the top of your camper. This camper, all in all, it really, I was impressed with it. Here's looking at the floor plan, and I hope you enjoyed my video.